Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol EYEG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. Then does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very crazy movement today from not only a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. And as far as the chart is concerned, it's a pretty sketchy looking chart. I'm not going to call it a pump and dump, because you can't quite call it a pump and dump, but the price is, it's sitting at some very interesting areas as far as the chart is concerned. Now, when I say pump and dump, I'm not saying that towards the company. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement just based on how the price is acted, hence price action. So from a price action perspective, yeah, things are looking, like I said, very, very shaky. And really, in my mind, it all revolves around, and the kind of telling area is down here around 40 cents, give or take a little bit. Why is 40 cents important? Well, let's look at a couple different scenarios here. And I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but let's say the price actually comes down to 40, breaks down below it, and then just continues on to the downside. What would you have at that point in time? You would literally have the price right back inside of this range where it was before the nice move happened. And there's no doubt about it, this thing has definitely made a nice move. Not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with true power are not going to go back to where they were. Whereas on the flip side of things, let's say the price comes down to that area. However, in this set of circumstances, the price just, behaves in this manner, goes sideways, and eventually starts to work its way back upwards. Now, what would you have here? Well, you'd have a set of lows like that. You'd have these lows down there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps making progress in the upwards direction. And that's a sign of strength, right? That's what strong movements do. They're going to make progress forward. So 40 cents is essentially that progress point, and almost is acting as a vocabulary definer, meaning is the price going back, quote unquote, associated with bearishness, or is the price making progress, quote unquote, that being associated with bullishness? So use 40 cents as kind of the guide, because yeah, it's a very confusing chart right now, because the price did make a great move, but now it's pulled back quite a bit, but it's not like the price has totally crashed. So there's a lot of gray area here, but that 40 cent mark can, hopefully help kind of define black and white in terms of, is this a bullish or bearish chart? So tomorrow is going to be very interesting. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.